Alright, MrSotko here, and welcome back to another Warcraft 3 replay cast. Today it's a 1 vs 1 on Terenas Standard. It is the Warcraft 3 ArenaNet replay of the week. So you know it's going to be a good one. Down here at the bottom, our yellow orc player, DrowningPool, and up top, our purple orc player, iRelyOnCrits. And I believe this is the first time that I have casted an orc versus orc game. We're going to speed this up to the 8x speed. And it is a relatively small map, Terenas Stand.
Work complete.
And actually relatively low level creeps as well. Lots of renegade wizard camps, and those only get to level 5. Purple blade master for iRelyOnCrits, and DrowningPool also went for a blade master. And now iRelyOnCrits going after the apprentice wizard camp, gets himself a slippers of agility +3 and has a circle of nobility +2 there. It's a very nice start for that blade master. And renegade wizard camp being farmed out by DrowningPool first here, going for the slightly higher creep camp right off the bat, and a claws of attack +6, which I like a little bit better than slippers of agility, just because you see bigger numbers with your crits, and that's always fun. Another circlet of nobility for iRelyOnCrits, so a total of 4 stats, and +3 agility with those boots there. Or slippers. You know, I really wouldn't want to wear slippers on the battlefield. And they always look like Spider-Man shoes to me. Apprentice Wizard Camp falls there, drops a Mantle of Intelligence +3. Not the greatest item, but will be sold for a little extra funds from that Blade Master. Now iRelyOnCrits moving over to the east here, possibly going after the Tunneler Camp. And indeed is going to be the case here. And now DrowningPool is on the way towards his opponent here. And looks like a Gauntlet of Ogre Strength +3 drops for iRelyOnCrits. So not the greatest item for him either. And here comes DrowningPool. Wind walking and getting near. And sort of hard to follow two Blade Masters, as they're all doing the same thing. And a steal of a kill there from DrowningPool. Steals the troll kill. Still doesn't have quite the experience of his opponent. However, I'd say he has a slightly superior Blade Master with those boots of speed. Now going after the Grunt, and iRelyOnCrits going after DrowningPool's Grunt. So just sort of a Grunt and Blade Master fest here. An 80 damage crit there. And still going after this Grunt, but I don't know if he's going to get it or not. And if he does, he's going to take quite a bit of damage doing it, and he does get it. However, DrowningPool's Blade Master is a lot faster, so we'll be able to just simply catch up to iRelyOnCrits. Also has those Dust of Appearance too. So now he'll be chasing after, and has more mana as well, so has enough for another Windwalk. So now iRelyOnCrits in a little bit of trouble here, and a Windwalk going to go off there. And now down to 196 health. And both sides just running around. And a scroll of speed there sends this Blade Master running, and gets hit by the Grunt though, unfortunately. So takes away one of the salves, but he did have another one just to pop right after that. 200 health. And he's regenerating too fast for me to say any specific number. And DrowningPool here almost got surrounded by a few Grunts. Even though he does have quite a bit of mana for Windwalk, but even still. And iRelyOnCrits does not have the mana for Windwalk here, so he needs to just keep running. And gets himself caught in a corner. And both sides Windwalk. And now DrowningPool no longer has any Dust of Appearance. So can't really find iRelyOnCrits' Blade Master at the moment. Spirit Lodge and a Bestiary going down for iRelyOnCrits here, and DrowningPool going to try and stop this, and he may be able to actually take this out. Especially if this Blade Master here gets in on the action, and a cancellation there of that Bestiary. A temporary setback for iRelyOnCrits. And same thing coming for DrowningPool, the same exact thing coming for DrowningPool. And healing salves doing their work over here, and no new healing salves on that group of heroes. And DrowningPool running back to his base to grab his own healing salves, clarity potions, all that fun stuff. And now the Shadow Hunter does have healing salves. Put a clarity potion there on that Blade Master. And we have another Shadow Hunter there. So a total mirror match so far, even building the same amount of buildings, same grunts. Victory rewards drop for iRelyOnCrits. A pretty good item. Can certainly spell the difference between winning and defeat if you know where your opponent is. Prevent yourself from getting flanked really badly. And the creep pack falls over here. The Sasquatch still alive, however, and will fall shortly. 250 health on that Blade Master, still working with those healing salves. Tome of Strength and a replenishment potion fall for DrowningPool. And Shadow Hunter now moving out towards the bottom side of the map. And iRelyOnCrits here. Sentry Ward was placed down, and I'm not sure if he knows that or not.
The spirits of the earth.
And we'll reveal his Blade Master. And I'm sure he's going to figure this out soon when he gets hit when he's in Windwalk form, but he has no more mana, so no more Windwalks from him anyway. And now iRelyOnCrits is going to gladly finish off this Renegade Wizard camp. Wasabi Mask has dropped for iRelyOnCrits. Very, very nice item. One of my favorite items to get in the game. Always just does so awesome on any hero, really. 50% increased regeneration on a Shadow Hunter is going to be a lot of heals and a lot of hexes. So that will serve him quite well. A Grunt falls there. And Blade Master was hexed momentarily there. Now is netted to the ground and will be bailing here momentarily. Has plenty of mana for Windwalks, but quite low on health, 200 health. Meanwhile, iRelyOnCrits' army is pretty well healed. However, DrowningPool's is getting lower and lower. Now a Raider will fall there for iRelyOnCrits. And it looks like the same for DrowningPool. Will lose a Raider as well. And now both sides with Spirit Walkers here. Both sides trying to chain that damage, but there's quite a bit more units right now for DrowningPool to spread that damage out using those Spirit Walkers there. And we'll now go Ethereal Form and bail out of there, no problem. We have a level 2 and a level 3, or to a level 3 and a level 2 as well, so a very, very close match. And I kind of wonder if iRelyOnCrits has a Kodo Beast out now to see if it's a true mirror match, and that doesn't look like the case. DrowningPool deciding to go for a Kodo Beast, whereas iRelyOnCrits is producing Raiders. Gloves of Haste for iRelyOnCrits there. Very, very nice item for a Blade Master. Arguably one of the better items. More attacks equals more crits. Because of course Claws of Attack usually come first, but you gotta take what you get.
Ready to ride.
DrowningPool getting a little bit of scouting off with that Windwalk there. And gets away. Takes a little bit of damage there, but not too big of a deal. And both sides at the shop there. And I'm not sure. Looks like DrowningPool bought the Scroll of Healing. And iRelyOnCrits bought the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability from that one shop there. And there is another Sentry Ward on the ground. And I do believe that is from DrowningPool. Perhaps iRelyOnCrits. Not really sure whose Sentry Ward that is. DrowningPool did get those Sentry Wards earlier, so I suspect that it is his. And two really nice places for him to show the entire area there, up at the top and the bottom. And Kodo Beast eats a unit, I believe. No, did not eat a unit. And now the Shadow Hunter falls for iRelyOnCrits, and it looks like the Blade Master will fall for DrowningPool. So I'd say that was a pretty good trade. A Shadow Hunter for a Blade Master. The Blade Master was higher level, so I suppose I would take that trade any day. A higher level hero for a lower level hero, and a less dangerous hero, or a more so dangerous hero. Although the Shadow Hunter is pretty good alone, not so dangerous. Blade Master Tavern revive there now, no mana and only half health, but there is a Shadow Hunter there to heal him up, but also not very much mana on the Shadow Hunter for DrowningPool either. And Kodo Beast here is going to get picked off, perhaps. Does have quite a bit of health though, so we'll take a little bit more than that. Now, DrowningPool's Blade Master is getting destroyed again, does not have the mana to get out of there, and is totally surrounded by both armies. And desperately trying to get this Blade Master down. 200 health now. And still not enough mana to windwalk out of here. May be lost, and that Tavern Revival was not a good idea on that, although Tavern Reviving is not necessarily a bad idea. You just don't really want to go into combat directly after you do it. And now the Shadow Hunter is vulnerable, does not have a Scroll of Town portal, and is in a bad spot here, surrounded by the various armies. However, the Shadow Hunter doing pretty good so far, healing himself up and keeping a good battle going here, but now very, very low for iRelyOnCrits. iRelyOnCrits Shadow Hunter falls, and now the Shadow Hunter being chased down by the Blade Master, but deciding to go off and attacking randomly. Everything is just total chaos, all the same units attacking each other. Blade Master trying to get the Spirit Walker down. If he crits, he could one-shot that Spirit Walker, but could easily, just as easily, go Ethereal and be just fine for now. Blade Master is netted and will be surrounded and could be lost here. He's gonna have to pop his potion of invulnerability, but even still, that's only 7 seconds, and takes a hex, cannot use that potion while he is hexed. And just now pops it, but he is stuck and will be lost. No, just barely got the mana up. Had about a surplus of 10 mana there to actually get out of there. Pops a healing salve there and is now standing in windwalk form. And I'm going to go back to the shop here, pick up a little bit more, picks up a potion of mana, potion of healing for this Blade Master, and starts the battle here and loses the healing salve because he gets struck, but that's probably what he bought the potion of healing for, and the potion of mana. Potion of mana goes on the Shadow Hunter, and Shadow Hunter cannot use any spells right now, does not have the mana, he needs to pop that potion there, and the Clarity Potion. Healing wave on the Blade Master there, but barely has that much of effect, was taking quite a bit of damage, and finishes off one of those Spirit Walkers and make it the other one, and does. Now both Spirit Walkers have fallen there, and a Raider, so that was quite a bit to fall all at once there. And now the Blade Master of DrowningPool is back in the action here, actually revived him at the altar. Kodo Beast currently consuming a Grunt, but will be lost here. Grunt is released, but not for long. In vain, and falls immediately. The Kodo Beast is consuming a Grunt of iRelyOnCrits, and Blade Master falls there to a 236 damage crit. A very nice crit indeed for a level 5 Blade Master. Certainly could be higher if he had a bit more items on hand, perhaps Claws of Attack, but again, you get what you get. And 236 damage was enough to take him out. And now Tavern revives the Blade Master again, now sending him back into battle. But a Blade Master without any mana is a very, very volatile hero. Not necessarily not dangerous at all, but is very easily surrounded and killed off. But at the same time, still quite dangerous in that you could just always get a random crit off. Especially if you're a level 5 and you have level 3 crit and you do 236 damage to somebody's face. There isn't really much defending against that other than just avoidance. And takes out a raider there, but gets hit by the net and is having a hard time getting out of here. Is a hexed Windwalked Blade Master, which is something you don't see every day. And Blade Master now going after the Kobold Tunneler camp. And not sure if this will get him level 4 or not. No, not with the Shadow Hunter there. It doesn't look like that. Shadow Hunter also nearly level 5 though. If they continue this creeping experience, we'll have a level 4 and a level 5 compared to a level 3 and a level 5.
We're under attack.
Nightcrawler camp there drops Slippers of Agility +3. Not too bad. Total of +10 agility on that Blade Master. Also has that Gloves of Haste as well, so increases his attack speed quite a bit. Now a level 4 Shadow Hunter, still not quite level 5. Gonna be going after the Taskmaster camp here. And see what drops here for the Blade Master Shadow Hunter combo.
Ready to ride.
And looks like a Wand of Mana Stealing has dropped for that Shadow Hunter there. He picks that up and may just end up selling that off. It does sell for quite a bit. However, they can be quite useful. Stealing mana, giving yourself mana, taking it away from your opponent is always a good thing. Usually the money is a bit of a better thing for Potions of Invulnerability and all that such. Scrolls of Healing. And 2 Mantle of Intelligence here for the Shadow Hunter, so a total of +6 intelligence. Tome of Agility has dropped, and speaking of tomes, some people were saying, hey, how do you pick up a tome? In the last YouTube comment of my last Warcraft 3 video, you know the deal. And this is basically it. You're just going to right-click, and it's done. And I'm just being sarcastic. I'm just having fun. I'm just having good fun. It's just a lot of players leave perfectly good tomes laying on the ground, and he has a Blade Master, raises the attack speed, armor, and damage of the Blade Master, so why not just pick it up? Sometimes you don't have time, and I totally understand that, but I've seen some people just blatantly walk away from perfectly good tomes. Now the battle rages on here between the 2 Orc players, and pretty much a complete mirror match. Almost hard to even interpret this. DrowningPool has a grunt inside this Kodo Beast here, and the other Kodo Beast also has a grunt, and both Kodo Beasts trying to run away there. Releases iRelyOnCrits' grunt, and now the other Kodo Beast will fall here and release the grunt of DrowningPool.
We're under attack.
Very interesting mechanics there.
Ready to ride.
And now the DrowningPool's Shadow Hunter here is totally surrounded, gets a Hex, and gets finished off there, unable to heal himself in time. And now DrowningPool's Blade Master in a little bit of trouble, down to less than 100, about 100 mana here, only enough for 1. And DrowningPool loses the game, GG's out, leaving iRelyOnCrits the winner. So a very interesting match. I believe that was the first time I've casted an Orc versus Orc game in a 1 versus 1 and not necessarily in a 2 versus 2. So that was very interesting indeed. All the same units, all the same build, but it was just a matter of who played that particular build better. And while they weren't complete exact mirror match builds, very, very similar. And very similar stats as well. Level 6 hero and a level 4. Just got level 6 at the end of the match there. Level 5 and a level 4. So it was pretty much the same. Except sort of reversed, I suppose. Now the resources and pretty much the same as well. Almost exactly the same. 40 less. It's basically 1 or 2 turn-ins Not really too crazy there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the replay, and I'll see you guys next time.